A company called Distancee has sent me this lovely little recorder to have a look at. Distancee sell this digital voice recorder on Amazon for just $18.99. It has 8 gigs of memory, and you can also buy one with 16 gigs of memory at $23.99. How they make them this cheap, I really don't know. It supports MP3 and WAV files up to 1536 kilobytes a second. It's delivered in a substantial box, and inside you'll find the recorder itself, plus a charging lead and an instruction manual. The recorder is nicely protected in a plastic bag, so there's no scratches, and it also has a cover over the screen. On the front, just 3 buttons: record, play, and the other one, which is a save or return button. The controls for this recorder are on the 2 sides of it, and you'll find that they're very easily accessible, and they're nice and positive when you click them. On the top is a lining, and also beside that is a headphone out. Although it looks like there are 2 microphones at the top, in fact it records in mono, but it's very sensitive and picks up from all around. Underneath the plastic holder that holds the recorder in the box, if you lift it underneath, you'll find the charging lead and also the manual. The charging lead is also the lead that you use to get the files off of the recorder onto your computer. So the first thing you need to do before you start using it is get the little plastic cover off of the screen. Of course, if you want to, you can leave it there to protect the screen, because it does work as a good screen protector. So the question is how does this recorder sound? You've got to remember, when you're listening to it, it's only an £18 recorder with a microphone built in. Now, the whole intro was done on the recorder, and I put music in the background so you're not so aware of what the sound is like. But this is the sound of the recorder, unedited, and how it actually comes out from the recorder. Of course, you can play around with EQ and noise reduction to improve the sound, but this is the sound of it being held just out of shot. So if I show it to you, there it is there. It's quite a small unit, and it's quite smart. Because the digital recorder has got an input, you can actually put a microphone into it, and that really can improve the sound a lot. You've got to set the gain level in the record menu, and off you go. So it's a little bit fiddly to sort of set it up, because there are only 7 gain levels, but I'm using gain level 1 at the moment, and I'm using a lavalier. So it is supplying a little bit of voltage to drive my lavalier, and you can improve the sound enormously just by putting a microphone into it. My lavalier is obviously better than the inbuilt mics, but then again it costs an awful lot more than £18. So you get what you pay for, I guess, as far as microphones go. Now, if you've got a powered microphone, there's nothing to stop you using, say, a shotgun. I've got a Sennheiser shotgun, and that one uses a battery to power itself, and I can equally put that one into it as well. So now I'm using a shotgun straight into an £18 recorder, and this is the sound that you're going to get from a mic that's a little bit better. Just to prove it is the mic, there's the front, there's the side, there's the rear, there's the side, and there's the front. So you can use this recorder with other microphones. So now I'm back onto the machine. I'm not putting a microphone into it, I'm using the internal microphone. And to finish, I think for £18, this is a really nice little buy, especially if you want a dictaphone or you want to play MP3 files. If you, say for instance, buy MP3 files in from Amazon or somewhere else and put them onto this machine, they sound extremely good. And in fact, actually it comes with music on it. It's a couple of tracks to listen to, and they do sound extremely good, but I can't play them on YouTube for copyright reasons, but they sound good. So if the source is clear and it's good, it sounds nice, really nice. On its internal microphone, it's okay as a dictaphone. It's actually very good as a dictaphone. It's also got, by the way, I've forgotten to mention things like, for instance, it'll set itself off when it hears sound, so you can set the level of sensitivity, and the machine will start to record automatically when it picks up sounds, which is useful for some people. So as a dictaphone type machine, I think it's very, very good. If you're going to record lectures or things like that, or you want to record things outside quickly as a memory jogger, fantastic. As a recorder for video, it's obviously not up to a Zoom recorder, but then you're paying an awful lot of money for one of those. It can be used at a pinch, and when you put a good microphone into it, it can sound actually very good. And when you consider that this is £18, it's a very, very good buy. And by the way, they also sell these little pens, and they work as pens, and not only that, they also record as well. So they do make these little office type recorders, and this one though I think is absolutely brilliant. It's great fun. I hope to see you next time. Cheers for now.